Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, everything you need to know in the market. Also, let me know if you can hear me okay, loud and clear, actually. I'm going to actually adjust my audio. I don't know if that'll make a difference there, but let me know. But breaking news, Czech Republic signed the law removing capital gains tax on Bitcoin after 3 years of hodling. Also, Eric Trump says, feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. Send it. We'll also be discussing Satoshi Nakamoto still holding $107 billion worth of Bitcoin in thousands of wallets, according to Arkham Intelligence. We'll also be discussing BlackRock to launch the Bitcoin ETP in Europe. I'll be breaking down this latest report, as well as South Dakota likely to lead the nation with the first Bitcoin reserve, according to their state rep, as well as breaking news, MicroStrategy rebrands to strategy while adopting the Bitcoin logo. And quoting Jan3 founder Samson Mow, it's not going to be a gradual slow increase to 1 million of Bitcoin, but rather a very short and violent upheaval that sends us there in a matter of weeks to months. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, everyone. First and foremost, let me know if you can see and hear me loud and clear. Shout out Shandy 10 Music, brand new Jammy Jam. We're going to premiere here in a little bit. Always an honor. Shout out Hodl and Chill, OG Back Road Crypto Bootleg. Just landed in Chicago, says Facts. That's what's up. I know you're Puerto Rico bound as we have our fiesta in just 2 more days, 100K celebration. Shout out Brian Reed. Welcome to the live stream, brother, and welcome everyone joining the stream. I'm going to go ahead and check over on X and pin the stream to the top of the profile. And of course, this is on Rumble and YouTube. It's a tri-stream as it is each and every day. It is officially pinned, so it'll be easy for everyone to find. If you guys can go on X, comment, post, quotes, or repost, all that helps, and I can repost comments and quotes, just FYI. Stream looks clear, but let me know on your end, fam. You just never know. But yeah, welcome everybody. What it do? Shout out to the Nippinator holding it down as well. Washington, D.C. next. Wow, you got quite a few stopovers. Quite the journey, but excited to see you, brother. It's going to be an amazing experience. I can't believe it's only 2 more days out to the 100K party I'm hosting in Puerto Rico. Chandy's going to be there. Serge is going to be there. Fax is going to be there. Nipsey will be there in spirit. He's going to be holding down the house, making sure lizard folks such as Gary Gensler don't break in. You understand? Shout out Satwise Janks. What it do, brother? And welcome everyone joining the live stream.
My gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone to today's live stream. We're live and in the flesh, another early stream. Tomorrow we'll be back to our normal 3 p.m. time, just FYI. Make note of it. I just reposted everyone who commented and quoted the stream, including Catherine Weaver, Satwise Janks, KZY Crypto. So thank you guys. Keep it coming. Shout out Big Wen. Hurry, JV. I actually want to play the brand new Chandy Jam. It's a short one. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So here we go. Bada boom. Something. I don't know the whole title yet, but here we go. Let me know what you think of the new jam.
Bada boom, bada bang, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bang. Smash the like once settled in fam. Let's crush the YouTube algo against the Bitcoin shows. 100 in the first 10 minutes in huge $200 in the first half hour. We'll be all over the internet. Well, now we know how to hack the algorithm and hack the matrix. Thank you, Satwives, and enjoy the new Chandy Jam.
Bada Bitcoin, bada boom, breaking banks. Bada boom, we go.
Laser eyes locked, the biddy is Fiat's eclipse. Bada boom, bada bang. We're lunar high on a rocket ship. No keys, no crown, bada boom, bada Bitcoin. Wow. It's a beautiful day in the Bitcoin hood. Paper hands panic, huddle gangsters fierce. The biddy keeps rising as a superstar should. Loyal to the biddy, we already knew it would. They print and pretend, but we code and defend. Cold storage lock, never trust, never bend. Fiat's a Titanic, watch the central banks capsize. Ledger don't lie, every block crystallized. Immutable, unchangeable, unbreakable. Block by block, this train can't be tamed. This decentralized power lit with the dragon's flame. Prophecy of Satoshi, BTC can't be contained. No more playing Monopoly, decentralized. We reign. Bada boom, bada bang, bada boom, bada Bitcoin, bada boom, breaking banks. Bada boom, we go. Laser eyes locked, the biddy is Fiat's eclipse. Bada boom, bada bang, no keys, no crown. We're lunar high on a rocket ship. Bada boom, bada Bitcoin. Wow. Huddle tight, hold 'em tight, never gonna sell. 21 forever, it's a blackjack fairy tale. No inflation, no debasing, lizard folk gonna yell, raising hell. Cause bada boom, I bought a Bitcoin.
Bada boom, bada Bitcoin. I'm digging the new jam. It's short and sweet and very catchy, very good. Phenomenal job, Chandy. Let me know what you guys think of the new song, Bada Boom, Bada Bitcoin. And shout out Chandy. Always appreciate all your support. She just reposted or wrote something. Oh my gosh, it's finally here. Crypto News Alerts is live on X, Rumble, and the YouTube with your best day of the Bitcoin pod. Join JB and the CNA fam with the live chat for the Biddy News, Music, Entertainment, and the Fellowship only on YouTube right here. Yes, that's right. YouTube is where the comments are coming from. So thanks for that reminder. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Shout out Crypto Surge. Excited to see you here in Puerto Rico at the Fiesta in a couple of days. We party and celebrate Bitcoin smashing 100 G's. And just reposted your brother, and anyone who comments or quotes the live stream will get reposted from both my accounts and shouted out during the live stream. You can see the pretty little biddy is actually currently correcting. We're back in 96, 97 territory. Eric Trump just made a very bullish tweet, says, now it's a great time to enter the Bitcoin. I say, excellent time, Eric. It's a phenomenal time. Would love to see the name of the channel change to the Bitcoin News Alert, says Ron P. Well, I created a secondary X account, and being you mentioned that, I'll bring it up right now. I created this when I was in El Salvador, Bitcoin country, and I thought it was only fair. I created a BTC News Alerts X handle, and which is the new handle, BTC News Alerts. So we got a new Bitcoin News Alerts account, which is my secondary account. This is a backup account, just FYI. So if you see that one floating around, that really is me. It has 116 followers right now. Like I said, it's brand new, just created it. And then the original one, as you guys know, where I'm streaming from right now, is my handle is Crypto News Yes. And the reason for that, you can only have so many characters in your handle, and you can't put Crypto News Alerts. It's too long. So when I created this back in 2019, I used Crypto News Yes, which is the tag on X, just FYI. But both the accounts are mine, and I'm trying to build up the new one as well. So I appreciate all the support. I'll be on the plane tomorrow on my way to the 100K party. Can't wait. Excited to have you. And official announcement, tickets are sold out. We sold out. First event, no tickets left. So I'm going to strike the gong to that. We got to send Bitcoin back above 100 G's where it belongs. Cheers to the 100K party family. I know Chandy's flying in tomorrow night. My family's all flying in on the 8th. So exciting times. If it wasn't for Catherine Weaver, I would not know who you was on. Oh, well, shout out Catherine Weaver. That's what's up. Yeah, these are early streams this week. Tomorrow we go back to the normal time, and much appreciate you, Catherine. Thank you for always reposting and spreading the word. Shout out Ann Mudrunner. Thank you for the support. You guys are amazing. Let me know what you guys think of the new Bada Boom Bada Bitcoin Jammy Jam from Chandy. Let's go. Thank you, Short Coin. Just reposted you. Appreciate the support. We got a lot in the news to share. You guys know Michael Saylor rebranded MicroStrategy to just Strategy and using the Bitcoin logo. That was one of the big stories. Also, Eric Trump talking about feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. And then the Czech president signed the law removing capital gains tax on Bitcoin after 3 years of holding. You guys let me know if you think the Trumpster may do something advantageous for the Bitcoin folks or crypto folks in general when it comes to capital gains taxes, maybe like the Czech Republic president. Let me know. And again, welcome everyone. Shout out the moderators. We're moderator heavy today. You can see in the blue, that's our fam-a-lam. Shout out to Ron P. Appreciate you, broski. Appreciate all support from everyone. We already have 400 people on the live stream, and we're just getting rolling. Thank you again, Steven. He just reposted KZY Crypto's repost of the repost on the repost. Much appreciated. Shout out Max Kaiser. Shout out Samson Mow. Shout out Sailor. And all the legends, you feel me? But, and of course, the new chairman of the SEC, who disappeared the moment I turned, but he's back and live and in the flesh, the Nippinator. But, but yeah, let's kick this mofo off. If you're new to the channel, important to smash the likes, go ahead, subscribe, then ring the bell, turn on all notifications. That way you get notified each and every day when I go live, as I go live at different times. So if you don't have notifications turned on, you're missing out. Today is pod episode number 1898. I'm your host, JV. It's February 6th, 2025. Market is currently correction. We're maintaining just above 96.6 and falling down at the current time of the live stream. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. You should be able to see on your screen here, Coin 360, you can see all the major cryptos correcting in the red. XRP down 6% on the day. Ether down 2.5%. Solana down 5%. Cardano down 6%. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at $3.15 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap, $1.9 trillion. We got roughly 125 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance is currently 60.9% with the Ether dominance at 10.4%. Checking out top 100 crypto gainers of the past 24 hours. We got Bera leading the pack up a modest 1% because virtually everything's correcting in the red. You just got Bera, Monero, and Tron virtually in the green. The rest of the market is bloodshed. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. 97% of the market, bloodshed, wreck city. Zooming out on the monthly, not looking much prettier. It's even worse, actually. A lot of these alts down anywhere from 30 to 80% on average. So be careful with the shit coinery, fam. And checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Today, we're still neutral. 49 yesterday, 54 last week at 70, and last month at 78 in extreme greed. And checking out the time chain calendar. We're on block height number 882,562. We got 167,438 blocks until the next halving. TikTok next block every 10 minutes. And you can currently exchange one fiat monopoly dollar for 1,036 sats. So pick up the sats, put down the gats, and pick up some Bitcoin caps from my man Sergio. Get a custom Bukele camo just like this bad boy over at bitcoincaps.net. Let them know Sergio sent you. The Fiesta is going to be a blast. 100%. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much. Diana, shout out to everyone for supporting the 100K party. I'm so stoked. I'm kind of a pessimistic seeing the price. I hope we will gain soon, says Kepler. Well, more than likely, we'll be back in the green before the end of the stream because practically every day I go live, we flip it back bullish. And I give all the credit to the Nippinator who's making me look bad right now by not being in his bed, but he's not in his bed because he's getting shit done over in the SEC. So, you know what I mean? All praise the Nippinator. Good afternoon, broski. Have a brewski on me. Shout out to the hairy balls. I'll hit the gong for that one, brother. Cheers. And again, welcome everyone just joining us. We just did our market watch. We're about to dive into today's TA, aka Astrology for the Broskies. Thanks for the video. You're very welcome. Musicians live. We're in the process of buying land in a cabin in Montana. So excited. I'm excited for you. That's phenomenal. Incredible. Having tacos for nachos today. That's what's up, brother. Taco Thursday it is.
Vibing in the tropics, the air so sweet, swaying to the rhythm with the Bitcoin beat. JV's on the court, he's calling the plays. Me and Serge ballin', winning all day. Starlit sky, strawberry moon, dancing to the whispers of a bitty tune. Thirsty under a Puerto Rican hunger.
And I just reposted everyone from my BTC News Alerts account. Thank you guys in advance. Anyone commenting or quoting the live stream. And this is the Puerto Rico 100K Fiesta Jammy Jam. We're going to be listening to a whole playlist of Chandy Jams, as well as a nice mix of some really good music. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait.
Libra.
Yo, Harry Balls just called for topless Taco Thursdays. Why didn't I think of this?
Scales tip to Aquarius charm. It's Bitcoin astrology, we're disarmed. Manifesting lasting connections on this golden shore, this legendary perfection. So
Yay, I know you wanted to do that for a long time. Congratulations, a cabin in Montana. That's a win. Too much positive macros. Surprise, the Bitcoin isn't pumping. The big boys are playing the game, stocking up the biddy. Of course, they love to play that game. Buy the biddy on the cheap. MicroStrategy, aka Strategy now, BlackRock, and the rest of the asset management giants. Done walking, found my next gate. 2-hour layover in Chicago, Shaw City, Chirac. Well, be safe out there, brother. We all know it's not as safe as El Salvador. But yeah, big hugs, everybody. Congratulations. That is awesome on the new cabin in Montana. Short coin, very happy for you.
good, we're craving more.
Give me more.
Coconuts crack, the fire pit's dragging. Flame lit, Spinderella spins, and the fam's feeling.
Hot dealers unite, Puerto Rican delight. This is our night, keeping it tight.
You never told me how the soccer match went the other... Yo, she has soccer matches every day. It's like tournament season. So she played yesterday. It was a tie, 1-1. And I'll never understand why there is a sport that allows ties. Is it the only sport in existence, soccer, that you can tie? And it's so common. Like, their teams always tie. 0-0, 1-1. Yesterday was 1-1. There's another game today going on in less than an hour. It's during the school hours, this today's game. So, but I don't understand. You think they'd do like a sudden end match to make the tie go away? In NBA, they just add time to the shot clock thing or whatever. You put time on the screen. In football, it's overtime. In baseball, there's extra innings. Why, soccer? I don't understand. Why do we allow ties in a competitive game? I don't understand. Someone please help me understand that. And if you have a good answer, I'll read it. I go topless for the vegetarian tacos with my favorite ingredients. Must have fresh tomatoes, Louisiana hot sauce, lettuce, shredded Fiesta blend cheese, vegetarian refried beans. You're speaking my language, Chandy. I'll go streaking for those topless vegetarian tacos. Let's do streaking party. Puerto Rico style. What up from El Zante? Shout out Julius360 holding it down in Bitcoin country. Good to have you here, brother. Chandy is making it extra spicy. Exactly. Especially with that Louisiana sauce. It depends, bro. If it is a knockout stage, then they do extra time or penalties. Well, that's what I assume they would do, but they don't do it here for whatever reason. They tie all the time. You know what I mean? But it's better than a loss, so I'm not complaining. Group stages means the tie equals 1 point for each team. Trump will change that with the executive order. Please get that done, Trump. No more draws in soccer. No sport should have draws. That includes boxing and combat sports as well. The worst thing you can do after two men battle for their lives in a boxing ring or in an octagon, sorry, draw. Like, come on now. I remember when Canelo and Triple G was a draw in the first fight, when Triple G clearly won, and they gave it a draw just so they could make all that money again and repeat it. Mofos. They so did Triple G so wrong. And in boxing, it's like, it's so fixed and rigged. It's not even funny, yo. But anyways, I digress. let's dive into today's astrology for the broskies. The headline here reads, Bitcoin enjoys plenty of demand at 98 as the analysts eye the relative strength index breakout. Here you're looking at a 1 hour chart. I'll pull up the live charts when I'm done with this. Circling 98,000 Feb 6 for the Wall Street Open as the traders flag multiple bull signals. Trading views showed consolidation taking over the biddy, which traded right in a tight channel, and while still unable to tackle the 100,000 psychological mark, Bitcoin cooled the volatility as the market participants adopted a wait and see attitude. Quoting trader Jelly, higher low locking in. Objective remains the same, reclaiming 100K. Coincidentally, the range mid-level as well. Flip that and another test of 110 is next. And another analyst, Dan Crypto Trades, identified spot market demand as the reason for the optimism about the biddy price trajectory. Quoting him here, Bitcoin trading at a pretty solid spot premium, showing there's plenty of spot demand around these levels, which have made it so Bitcoin has held strong during the recent turbulence. And another chart demonstrated derivative traders' relative caution versus the spot buyers, quoting Dan Crypto Trades. With the spot ETFs and institutions like Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy, accumulating coins at a rapid pace, there's a constant changing of the hands, a changing of the guard. I think this should eventually lead to the supply drying up around this region and moving higher. Supply shock, fam, the lowest amount of Bitcoin available in the exchanges, and only a matter of time for all the biddies are gone and we get a parabolic super cycle rise. I'm anticipating it. The RSI is holding support at the channel bottom in preparation for the rally for the channel top over time. Now, Bitcoin crypto lack upside catalysts, according to QCP. In particular, geopolitical events could spark another trip lower, which is precisely what we're seeing now. Quoting them here, Bitcoin resilience above 90,000 is impressive, but we remain cautious about the negative geopolitical shock from the U.S.-China tensions, particularly amid the global market uncertainty. Furthermore, the lack of the near-term crypto-specific catalyst leaves the market vulnerable to the negative price shocks. And in this environment, a defensive approach and risk management are key, especially given the large liquidations observed just on the Monday. In breaking news, fellas, Czech Republic president signed the law removing the capital gains tax on the biddy after 3 years of hodling. Hodl gang, hodl gang, hodl gang. What a genius move. I hope Trump follows in that footstep. Now, Eric Trump made a tweet, feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. And I retweeted it and put, it's an excellent time, Eric. Phenomenal. And Michael Saylor said, there is no better time. There is no second best. And Eric Wise said, it is always a great time to buy the biddy. And ain't that the truth? And now let's pull up some of the live chart action Jackson for you guys. You should be able to see here on your screen. This is the live charts via Coinbase, the largest exchange here in the States. Via TradingView, this is the 1 hour chart. We do have some bull signals and targets. One sitting at 102,300. Zooming out from the 1 hour, checking out the 4 hour. 4 hour chart still has the 130,000 target in play. I believe it'll happen here in Q1. I hope it happens here in February. And checking out the 1 day chart, you can see a corrective red yesterday, big one today. Still in the red as well. Zooming out from the daily, we check out the weekly. We still have the sexy cup and handle target pattern of 124,000. Overall, the trajectory of the 1 week looking pretty bullish, but we have been trading sideways past few weeks. And zooming out from the weekly, take a quick look at the monthly. Survey says it's going up forever, Laura. And as you can see, already forming a red candle for the month of February. January, we had an itty bitty green, and December, itty bitty red, and November, the biggest green candle we have seen since the inception of the Genesis block. And if you don't know, now you know, broskies. Is this JV's last stream until Monday? No, I will be streaming tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming the day of the fiesta, my party, but early. Obviously, not during the live event. You have to attend the event because what happens in Puerto Rico stays in Puerto Rico. But I'm going to do an early stream tomorrow. Saturday. And then Sunday, there will be no stream. So just make note Sunday because we have our snorkeling boat excursion and it's an all-day thing. So I'm not going to have the time to stream on VIP day for the event. So no stream on Sunday, but Friday and Saturday, I got your back. Vancouver Island drummer Todd Anthony, welcome to the Hodl Gang, Hodl Gang, Hodl Gang. This gong strike is for you, brother. When in doubt, zoom out. Yes, I will stream tomorrow. I got your back. According to Google, when a soccer game is tied, the teams will go into extra time and a penalty shot. That's what I assumed happens, but I guess not in our girls' soccer league. But that makes sense. Because how can you have like an Olympic sport and it's just tie? You both win. Like, thank you for the insights. And thank you, Todd Anthony. Appreciate you supporting the stream. Don't worry, guys. I'll tell y'all everything that happens in Puerto Rico. Great day to sell the fiat. Always a fantastical day to sell the fiat. Chandy, don't share what happens. We got to keep it secret. Can't expose what happens here. We have 700 people on the stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I will be streaming for the next hour and a half. We're already 30 minutes deep. Time's flying. We did our TA. We did our market watch. We're going to get right into the headlines. Our next story discussing how much Bitcoin's in Satoshi's wallets. You know, he has 1,000+ wallets collectively with over $100 billion as he continues getting higher and higher as the richest man on the planet. Pretty wild. But let's just get right into it. We ain't got no time to waste, and welcome everyone joining the live stream. Next story headline here reads, Satoshi Nakamoto still holding $107 billion worth of the Bitty in thousands of wallets. That's right. Bitcoin's mysterious anonymous creator, Satoshi, holds more than $107 billion worth of the Bitty. According to Arkham Intelligence, they recently added 22,000 Satoshi addresses to the database, listing total holdings of 1.09 million BTC. So there you have it. Satoshi has over 1 million Bitcoin spread out over 22,000 wallets. Now, Arkham relies on Sergio's, shout out Sergio, Lerner's Satoshi pattern theory, which exploits 3 privacy-related flaws, version 0.01 in early Bitcoin protocol to pinpoint the blocks that were likely mined by Satoshi. Lerner's theory argues that a single miner mined 22,000 of the early Bitcoin blocks. He also says Satoshi was likely mining during that time. And there is evidence that links the Patoshi patterns to Satoshi, based on public info, such as the blockchain. Holdings of more than 107 billion would make Nakamoto the 15th richest person on the planet on paper. And shout out to paper. Ahead of Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, everyone's worst enemy. Enemy 101 for humanity, I would dare say, per Forbes real-time billionaire list. Coinbase director Connor Grogan combed through Arkham's findings and noted Patoshi addresses received Bitcoin from a Savertex, which is a Canadian exchange. Also noted they were bought by Kraken in 2016. They took over that exchange. And as such, there is a chance that Kraken's co-founder, Jesse Powell, has info on the true identity behind Satoshi. If they maintained any KYC information on this wallet, my advice to him would be to delete the data. And that's actually quite powerful. We are all Satoshi. I mean, that part is right. And if you're not familiar with Kraken, I believe it's the second largest crypto exchange in the United States, right behind Coinbase, and Jesse Powell is an OG. And they say allegedly he may know the identity of Satoshi. Let me know your thoughts on that. And do you think Satoshi is no longer in human form and has ascended? Who do you think Satoshi is? Let me know your thoughts, your theories, and I'll read your comments out loud. Satoshi lives matter. Precisely, Joseph. What's up with the Trump at the Bitcoin Plus? I saw something about the Bitcoin Plus, and it just left me confused, so I'm not going to pretend I understand what Bitcoin Plus means. Hopefully, it doesn't mean wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. You know what I mean? That's what I hope. Who knows? I don't know what that means, but I saw something from the ETF guy like Balchuna saying Trump and Bitcoin Plus. And I'm like, what the F is a Bitcoin Plus? Can't we just stick to regular Bitcoin, fellas? I mean, this is getting kind of out of control. But I don't have no idea what that means, yo. Wow. I don't know what the wows are in response to, but wow. I second that. I am Satoshi. Facts? Come on now, man. Never share your identity. Sub JV just joined the gang. Longtime watcher, love the pod. I appreciate you supporting us and holding it down. Shout out all the members of the channel. So thank you for your support. Vancouver Island drummer Todd Anthony. Respect, brother. And now that we know who Satoshi is, Nippinator. He's been exposed. No Bitcoin plus. Somebody is always trying to improve perfection. Yeah, so hopefully Trump doesn't adopt some other form of Bitcoin that's not the real thing. Because it got me very sus after I read Bitcoin plus. Come on now. It's like, remember when Floyd Mayweather and Kim Kardashian were promoting Ethereum Max? That's what this shit reminds me of. It's like, Bitcoin plus. I was like, huh? Please no. But I won't judge any further. I still have no idea what the hell he's even talking about. So I guess we'll soon find out. It's probably a wrapped coin because he owns 4.7 million of it. The league is like, get your kids and go home. Pretty much, Robert. And also they're like very timely. Like as soon as like the boys are done, the girls go and vice versa. So maybe they don't have the extra time to do the sudden match at the end to determine the winner. I honestly don't know. Stack Sats, it's a blessing. Did you invite Max to the 100K party? No, just because out of respect, I know he's busy in El Salvador, and I know he is so El Salvador. When I think El Salvador, personally, I think Max and Stacy country. In fact, that's the new rebrand. It's no longer Bitcoin country. It's Max and Stacy country because Max and Stacy are responsible for creating Bitcoin country. So out of a sign of respect, I'm not going to invite the man, Mr. Bitcoin country, to Puerto Rico, though he knows he would be invited, and I'm sure he saw my post, so that's that. It'll just be embarrassing if he does. Please just get cool with Bitcoin, Mr. Trump. He needs a one-on-one session with Kaiser. Oh, for real, for real. If Trump really wants to get orange pilled, you sit down for at least 10 minutes with Max Kaiser. Done deal. It's a guarantee. It's a guarantee. I meant Mr. President, the POTUS. Precisely. Welcome, everyone joining us. We got 700 people on the live stream. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. If you guys can repost the stream, comment, or quote the live stream, you're going to notice it pinned at the top of the profile. I'm going to check again really quick. Shout out my boy Sergio. Shout out Crypto Smart. Shout out Oak Charlesy. Max Tater. What it do? Let her rip, Tater Chip. And Mudrunner and the rest of the fam, greatly appreciate it. You're going to notice the stream pinned at the very top. And to repost it, all you do is hit those two arrows next to the heart. And then you get an option. You can repost or quote. I always encourage you guys to do a quick quote because I can repost the quote. If you only hit the repost, it helps out. It's a repost, but I can't repost the repost, if that makes any sense. So I prefer quotes from you guys, but I just reposted my own stream there. Just to continue to hack the algorithm is how we hack the matrix and orange pill more of the masses. So again, thank you guys in advance. Strategy has a new gear and apparel shop on their website. It's pretty nice. Does Sailor sell those custom black Bitcoin shirts that he rocks? Those are pretty sexy. I may have to cop them if he has them available. I'm all for it. I want premium Bitcoin merch. JV's keeping his cool, keeping it real. You got to keep it real. I mean, it's all about honesty at the end of the day. Why does he not understand the Bitcoin superior and it cheapens everything with all the spamming all around the crypto talk? Ahoy, Bitcoin pirate crew. Just remember why Bitcoin was created in the first place, to circumvent the government, fiat, central banks that the market control. Bitcoin does not need them. Cheers. Amen to that. But next story of the day, broskies. Let's discuss the latest from the BlackRock to launch a Bitcoin exchange-traded product in Europe. According to the latest report, that's right, the largest asset manager in the entire planet is preparing to launch the Bitcoin ETP in Europe, according to the February 5th report by Bloomberg. The move comes after BlackRock's U.S. spot Bitcoin ETF, IBIT, drew upwards of $57 billion in new assets launching in January. Net assets, that is, of 2024. BlackRock's IBIT fund is America's most popular spot Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock's European Bitcoin ETP will reportedly be domiciled in Switzerland. The asset manager plans to start marketing the fund as soon as this month. Let's go. Bloomberg said, citing people familiar with the matter, BlackRock is the top ETF issuer, $4.4 trillion in assets under management across the suites of the ETPs. This could be BlackRock's first Bitcoin ETP outside of North America as BlackRock continues to take over the planet. BlackRock has been doubling down on the Bitty success with international expansions. Back in January, BlackRock launched a new Bitcoin ETF called the CBOE Canada. The ETF allows Canadian investors to access BlackRock's flagship U.S. spot Bitcoin fun. Overall, U.S. Bitcoin ETFs saw more than $35 billion in aggregate net inflows last year, roughly $144 million in net inflows each trading day, according to Farside. In November, U.S. Bitcoin ETFs broke $100 billion in net assets for the first time, according to Bloomberg. And crypto analysts expect Bitcoin ETFs to attract another roughly $48 billion worth of the net inflows this year, 2025. Bitcoin has become a more important component of investor portfolios structurally as they increasingly seek to hedge against geopolitical risks and inflation, investment bank JP Morgan said in a December report, citing the record capital inflow to the crypto market. Surging institutional inflows, I call it FOMO like a mofo, can cause the positive demand for the shocks for the biddy, potentially sending the biddy price soaring in 2025. I mean, that's a given. We all know pre-low biddy going up. The question is, how high will the peak go? Let me know what you think. Max is calling for 2.2 million. Samson Mow is calling for 1 million. We'll be discussing that later. And he says it's going to happen violently fast, meaning it can happen in a matter of weeks to months. It's not going to be a slow grind to a milli. And I've been projecting 1.1 million as my bull scenario for the cycle this year. My bear scenario is 222, and my base case for the broskies, 420. Let me know your thoughts. Good morning, JV. Shout out Overkill 0007. That's crazy. Kraken has no info. I mean, I think a few of the OGs know who Satoshi is, but they're smart enough to never reveal his identity. So we'll throw JPAL in that category. I think Adam Back would be another one. I think Max Kaiser. Yeah, I mean, I think these people know who Satoshi is or was. Let me know your thoughts. 1.5 million says Harry Balls. Right in the center between JV and Max. I dig it. There is no second best. JV, I have a cool idea how you can make money. If you're interested, could be wrong, but hear me out. No, thank you. Sounds like you're about to pitch me some opportunity or meme coin or some crypto project. I have no interest. My main objective is not making money. If it was, I'd be promoting shitcoins every day, or I'd take on sponsors who are shitcoins, which offer me bribes. I can check my inbox, have thousands of offers. I can promote practically any shitcoin and get a $10,000 bag effortlessly just for saying, hey guys, check out this shitcoin. It looks great, but I'm unwilling to sell my soul. So I'm good. 1 million this year, that is crazy, says Michael. Is it really? Is a 10x really that crazy? I remember in 2017, we 10x like it ain't no thing. When I got into Bitcoin, we were 1,500. Bitcoin was sub 1,000 early 2017. And by the end of the year, it was 20 Gs. So if Bitcoin cycle, this one, repeats similar to the 2016, 2017 bull, we're talking Max Kaiser 2.2 million in play. Is that going to happen? Who freaking knows? But I'm just speaking the facts, Jack. Funny enough, it has nothing to do with crypto. Word up. But I'm good, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate you asking and instead of just spamming the chat. But I'm good. First loved US. I know there's a million ways to make money. Don't get me wrong. I'm a serial entrepreneur. Always have been since a young man. And I understand there's money in merch. There's money in YouTube ads. There's money in sponsors. There's money on memberships. There's like no shortage of ways to monetize and just make money. So I'm well aware, brother. John Nash was Satoshi. A lot of people do believe this. Right on. Howdy, JV and the crew. Howdy how, crypto fam.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time.
Mr. Number 11, won't you come with me to the party? I mean,
No bad wolf's gonna try.
And shout out someone new for reposting the stream. I'm going to follow you back right now, Cam's discography. Just followed you back. He wrote, definitely enjoy his streams. Much appreciated. Shout out CW Bath. That's the Kathy Wood bathwater guy. I appreciate it. JV keeping it real. It's going up forever, Laura. Precisely. Well said, brother.
But bitty wolves,
you can't deny.
from Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy,
Sexy vacation. It's an
sexcation.
oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Puerto Rico, Bitcoin doing.
This feels right, no ditty. It feels tight, so drippy. I wanna hear you cry out my name. I wanna make you feel the bang bang.
Ding dong, on my door. Watch how I answer, I wanna soar.
Shout out Shandy10 Music, #1 Bitcoin music channel. I have her YouTube channel pinned in the comments section. Make sure you guys are all following her on X and subscribe to her channel first and foremost. Thank you. If that happens, MicroStrategy will soon 700 plus this year. Send it. Czech Republic signs law removing the Bitcoin tax for the long-term hodlers. Amen. We discussed that briefly in the intro of the show as breaking news, Patrick. You're dead on. Nobel Economic Laureate, Dr. John Nash, also from the movie A Beautiful Mind. Was that made about him, or are you saying he is in the movie? Interesting. I didn't know all this. If a million happens, Bitcoin haters will be crying. Let them cry tears of joy for us, please. Yeah. What do you call a candle that goes up 1 million in one day? Wow. Is that the Omega candle? Is that what we're talking about right now? Or are we talking about the Nippinator Indicator candle? You tell me. Gonna start the Chandy fan club. That's what's up, PJR. She deserves it. The 10th and the 6th candle.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time. No bad wolf.
The Larry candle. How about the Michael Jordan candle? Let's not call it the Scottie Pippen candle. A Beautiful Mind was a great film. Right on. As Bukele said, cry harder, no coiners. Wah. Exactly. Okay, next story, broskies. Let's discuss the strategic Bitcoin reserve in South Dakota. Headline reads, South Dakota likely to lead the nation with the very first Bitcoin reserve. Well, that's according to their state representative, Logan Manhart. He declared February 4th that his state may soon become the first of the nation to pass the strategic Bitcoin reserve bill, citing South Dakota's notable short legislation session and the imminent deadline mid-March. South Dakota has one of the shortest legislative sessions in the country. It is likely South Dakota will be the first state of the nation to pass a Bitcoin reserve bill. Send it. A user questioned whether the legislator was still in session, referencing the common misconception that it ended in January. Manhart clarified, yeah, it goes until the second week of March. 40 legislative days. Everyone knows that. The drive to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve in South Dakota came to light when Manhart first revealed Jan 28th. I am proud to say I will be bringing a bill to the South Dakota House that would create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Now is one of the few chances government has at being proactive. Let's have the convo. House Bill 1202, introduced Jan 30th, as the vehicle for that initiative. The legislation introduced Manhart as the prime sponsor, supported Representative Aaron Aylward, Phil Jensen, and Dylan Jordan, as well as Senator Carl Perry, who would permit the State Investment Council to allocate up to 10% of the state funds into the biddy. The bill outlines that custody of any acquired Bitcoin must be arranged either through a secure custody solution overseen by the state itself, by a qualified custodian, or via an ETF by federal regulators being approved. It further details stringent requirements for the safekeeping of the private keys, including multi-party governance, encrypted storage, and thorough disaster recovery planning. The proposed measure saw its first reading in the House of February 3rd, after which it was sent to the House Senate Affairs for further consideration. Manhart's comments appear against the backdrop of intensifying competition amongst multiple U.S. states to become the first to establish the strategic Bitcoin reserve as the global hash wars compete. And although a number of states have introduced or entertained legislation designated to create such reserves, South Dakota and Utah recently taken center stage in discussions about which might cross the finish line first. Let me know who you think it'll be. Do you think it'll be Utah, home of the Mormons, or will it be South Dakota? I don't know what's in South Dakota, so I'd say home of something, but please help me fill in the blank. And let me know if you think all the states of the U.S. will eventually adopt it. That's now over 15 states who are proposing strategic reserve bills, which get very exciting. 14 according to this article. Utah has become the 11th state to do so, Jan 20th, under the leadership of Rep. Jordan Tusher, and has only 45 days in its legislative session to approve or reject the proposal. And then we have Dennis Porter, CEO of the Satoshi Action Fund, argue Utah's compressed timeline, coupled with the robust political backing, makes it a prime contender to pass its bill before any other state. So that might be number one. It's either sink or swim in 45 days. No other state has a faster calendar, and no one else has the political momentum and willpower to get her did. So let me know your thoughts on all that, family. And our next story, we'll be discussing the rebrand of MicroStrategy to now Strategy. And speaking of MicroStrategy, aka Strategy and the Giga Chad and Mikey Saylor.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever. And thank you, Chandy, with another repost. And FYI, you guys can repost with quotes the live stream as often as you like. You can do it 10 times a stream. It's not like a one and done deal. So thank you, Chandy, for the multiple reposts and quotes. She wrote, JV is live with a 5th level G, Bitcoin pod, news, fun, music. She reposted KZY. And then it looks like Sergio reposted that one. So thank you, guys. The gift that keeps on giving. And again, shout out Catherine Weaver. She just reposted one of the ones from Chandy. So that's what I love to see, you guys reposting each other's reposts of the live stream. This is how we hack the algo. This is how it's done, fellas. So thank you, guys.
Wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves.
You can't deny.
From Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy.
This sexy vacation.
Sexcation.
No more MicroStrategy. Only strategy. Exactly. Smart. It sounds better. Strategy. Buy the dip, eh? Yeah, man. Did you buy the dip today or did you let it slip away like Cinderella slipper? Eh? 100K Bitcoin grenade. Bitty bitty boom.
Oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K more.
And we got close to 1,000 people already on the stream, so thank you guys. The hack of the algorithm has worked. 7 Laws, welcome, brother. Welcome to the live stream. If you're just joining, say hello. Let me know where you're tuned in from. My name is JV. I'm broadcasting live from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. 2 more days until the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta. I am super stoked. We did sell out. There are no more tickets available, fellas. You snooze, you lose. If you sell your Bitcoin, your buy-in price will make you cry. You can say that again. Okay, 1 million candle, Satoshi candle. Hey, that's fair play. Satoshi candle, I dig it. In Carbondale, I'm northeast Pennsylvania, living above Scranton, living in Lackawanna Valley, halfway between Scranton and Carbondale. Word up, bitty bitty boom, eh? Precisely. Naples, Florida in the building. Shout out all my Floridians. Brent Garrett, good morning, broski. Sub JV, shout out from North Carolina. And speaking of North Carolina, shout out everyone in the Carolinas, including our very own Oracle. We miss you. We'll take it a while to get used to simply saying, yeah, I know, I'm probably going to mess up and say MicroStrategy by default. I've said it 10 billion times. That's like BlackRock changing their name to Rock. It's like, we're just Rock now. Okay. I like the sunglasses. Thank you. These shades keep you safe. You know, I got laser eyes. I've had laser eyes for many years. If I take these out or off, it's like Cyclops in the X-Men and everyone gets lasered. And I don't want to laser my own fam. That's why, for your protection. Shout out Northern California. Shout out California fam. I live part-time in Raleigh. I believe that's in North Carolina, yeah? 2, but that sucks. Says PJR. Right on. But anyways, keep the comments flowing. We got over 1,000 people on the live stream. I don't like when people call X Twitter. It annoys me because Twitter was gay. Quote of the day, Chandy. X is cool. Twitter gay. X cool. Twitter gay. X cool. Fair enough. Fair play, Chandy. Shout out Brooklyn. BK to the bridge. Nipster's looking like he bought the dip. Of course he bought the dip. He just got all the work done. He just achieved more today in his bed than Gensler achieved in the past 4 years working as the chairman of the SEC. Bitcoin Bros from Central Florida holding it down. Shout out Florida Boys Survival, North Carolina in the building. Word. Next story of the day. Here's the new rebrand information regarding Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy. And then we'll discuss Samson Mow's very bullish price prediction. He believes it'll be a violent upheaval to $1 million and it'll happen super fast within weeks to months. And then we'll dive into our live Q&A and go from there. So yeah, this is the big news. MicroStrategy rebrands to Strategy and they adopt the Bitcoin logo. They made this big announcement. Business intelligence firm Bitcoin Treasury Company, the first to put the Biddy on the balance sheet, the one and only, formerly known as MicroStrategy, now known as Strategy. Let me know if you think the new name is cool. And according to the February 5th announcement, the newly rebranded company will continue focusing on providing business intelligence software and pursuing its Bitcoin corporate treasury strategy. The company has an earnings call scheduled for, that was yesterday, and I believe they said they're going to escalate the Bitcoin buying in the fourth quarter of this year. Michael Saylor, co-founder of MicroStrategy and a Bitcoin evangelist, the Bitcoin alchemist, popularized the Bitcoin corporate treasury strategy, which continues to attract newfound adopters in the tech industry. As you can see right here, family. Now, other companies have been following Saylor's lead, obviously. Saylor's company Strategy now has 471,107 Biddy in the reserve, valued at $45.6 billion, making the company the world's largest corporate hodler of the Biddy. And following the company's implementation of the Bitcoin treasury strategy, the corresponding increase of the share price, other publicly traded companies took a page from the MicroStrategy playbook, we call it the Saylor put, and diversified their treasury reserves with Bitcoin. So like if Michael Saylor can borrow billions of dollars by converting these convertible stocks and doing this alchemy, and can purchase billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin using other people's money at a 0% interest, not have to pay it back for like 5 years, I want to do the same thing. And that's precisely what Metaplanet's now doing. The Japanese investment firm focused on Web3 initiatives. They announced the adoption of the Bitcoin Treasury Reserve strategy in April of 2024. January, Metaplanet CEO Simon said the company's goal is to increase its treasury holdings to 10,000 of the Biddy this year. We also have Similar Scientific, who established the corporate Bitcoin reserve in May of 2024. The company's shares increased 30% because now they have the backing of the Bitcoin community, and now we're talking about them every day. The smartest move you can do is adopt Bitcoin for the treasury if you're a company, especially a publicly traded company, just like they're doing, and you're witnessing their stocks soar to the moon, Laura. And speaking of the Bitcoin 2024 conference in Nashville, executives from Similar and Metaplanet said their firms were zombie companies until adopting Pretty Little Biddy. And now Pretty Little Biddy has transformed their companies just like it transformed Strategy, formerly known as the MicroStrategy. The company, Zombie Company, is a firm that manages operational solvent but has no excess capital for growth. So it's like kind of like a dying company in a way. Unlike Michael Saylor's company that is thriving since putting the Biddy on the balance sheet back in 2020. They got the first mover's advantage. He had the balls and he pursued, and now he puts his money where his mouth is, and he continues to buy the Biddy virtually every week for the company. Now also Rumble, the video streaming platform we're live on right now, dedicated to the free speech, announced a plan to allocate $20 million to Bitcoin as a hedge against the inflation. The video streaming platform purchased its first Bitcoin in January of this year, directly ahead of the inauguration of the President Trump of the United States of America. And another headline, MicroStrategy, now Strategy, records a $670 million net loss in Q4, which they just announced on their earnings call. So their fourth quarter loss came as it stacked another 218,887 Bitcoin, its most aggressive quarter to date. And if you don't know, now you know, Crypto Broskies. Should be the MacroStrategy. In fact, I think they do have some company MacroStrategy. Like, I forget what it's called. Like, what's the term when you have a company and there's a bunch of companies under it? Because I remember reading that before, MacroStrategy. If you said his new company sign, it says Strategy with a Bitcoin B next to it, essentially ripped off Plan B. As soon as Taylor starts buying again, the Bitcoin will go up. JV, out of all YouTubers, who was orange pilled you the most? Okay, so my first time learning about Bitcoin that I can remember was Andreas Antonopoulos. He spoke my language. He did like a 20-minute TED Talk, and I think it was called The Internet of Money. And he just spoke about Bitcoin separating money from state, having no intermediaries, being a peer-to-peer thing. And it was just like, boom, instantly orange-pilled. And then I come across the Kaiser Report, and Max and Stacy were my go-to. And Max and Stacy and Andreas Antonopoulos absolutely transformed my life. Those three are most responsible for orange pilling me. That's why I'm eternally grateful. Let me know about your guys' story. And this was back in 2017, FYI. Bitcoin was roughly $1,500 when I made my first purchase. I think, if I can remember correctly, I purchased my first 3 Bitcoin in 2017. They were $1,500 each, and I used the Coin Mama exchange using a credit card because I figured, wow, I might as well use the bank's money just in case something happens to this investment. But obviously, we soared to almost 20,000 per coin that year, and I was stacking. Yeah, I mean, so I'm very grateful. Should have been called the Bitcoin strategy, Mega strategy, 21 strategy, Sailor strategy, something like that. 100. Good stuff. Do you know Oliver Velez? Sounds very familiar. I'm sure I'm following him on X, but no, I don't know him personally. But yeah, you guys let me know your orange pill stories. How many of you got orange pilled from NIP via the Nipinator indicator? Let me know. But yeah, I become a huge fan of the Kaiser Report. I'd watch every episode. I'd watch all the old episodes. And I've probably reposted more Kaiser Report on my X account than anyone else. I probably have more Max videos on my X account. And I didn't create that X account until 2019. Than probably anyone else. I have like every video Max has done. I like to believe I shared it on X, including all the throwbacks, the classic Kaisers, which are the best, such as the Hang the Bankers, all the classics. And I always repost them every day, at least 3 of them from Max Kaiser, like throwback Kaiser classics, because he's the best. Cool story. Strategy B is the name of Sailor's new rebranded company. Oh, it's Strategy B. It's not just strategy. Do I understand that correctly, Alan? Amazing content. Oliver Velez. That's what's up. JV Orange pilled me for 100% on the pod. CNA fam chipped in too. So I give all the credit to the Nipinator for orange pilling the one and only Chandy 10 music. Nip gets all the credit. Because if it wasn't for Nip, I wouldn't be here right now. And that's a fact, Jack.
Moist bitty dream.
Tell me more, boss man. My bitty king turns me on. Bitcoin. We're rebels, we're dreamers, we're the Bitcoin tribe.
Bitcoin tribe, where you at? Shout out Harry Balls. I appreciate the repost, brother. He put CNA live. Shout out Steven. I appreciate it, brother. What did you say JV is live? I'm in there. Thank you for reposting Chandy's with a quote of the repost. Just reposted you both.
Living for the moment, I'm riding the rocket, living the bitty vibe. Bitty chemistry, bitty up, no diddy, get it up. Getting wet with our Bitcoin, doing, we're going coin.
Bambalam bitty fam.
Getting wet with my Bitcoin. Da-doing, doing, doing. You make my bitty go. So, yeah, man. Thank you guys. I just reposted you guys from my secondary account, BTC News Alerts, as well. I like that shirt right there from Alejandra. The only thing certain in life, death, taxes, and there's only 21 million Bitcoin. Precisely. Nailed it. But we're about to dive into our feature story of the day, discuss the latest and very bullish prediction from the great Samson Mow of Jan3. So make some noise, comment the stream, quote the stream, get the word out, let people know, and we'll kick it for another hour and do some live Q&A with the fam. Bitcoin Unleashed with Oliver Velez. Shout out Oliver. You need a motivational speech? It is you, man, JV. What do you mean you need a motivational speech? Meaning you want me to give the audience a motivational speech? Or are you saying I can use one? I need to listen to a motivational speech. Trump's ticker symbol for Bitcoin Plus is XBCUSD. I just noticed on Coinbase it's not trading, but they show it starting at $1.02. Strange shit. Yeah, what the fuck does that even mean? Bitcoin Plus trading at $1.02. Now I'm scratching my head. Trump, what the fuck are you doing, bro? My apologies on the strong language. What the fudge, bro? What are we doing? We're promoting Bitcoin Plus, a new Bitcoin. Can someone help me make sense of this? Like, what's going on? Nipinator's licking the gonads. He can't believe it. I thoroughly Coinbase thought was selling the Trump coin, Strategy B, as in Bitcoin. Okay, so MicroStrategy is now Strategy B. It's not just strategy. It's Strategy B with the logo of the B being the Bitcoin logo. What are you doing, bro, Mr. President? How many Bitcoin are there? The math is 276 cubed. 21 million ever. However, 1.1 million held in Satoshi wallets have never moved. 3.6 million estimated permanently lost. 1.5 million yet to be mined. So it's like a 14 million of the biddy. 14 million of the biddy. Let's go, JV. Shout out, Mr. Corvette. Just reposted Jabrowski. And Chandy just reposted you again. Thank you for reposting and quoting Stevens. Repost the repost of the live stream. You guys are phenomenal. A+, all of you guys. But yeah, yo, my mind is blown with this, and not in a good way, but more shocked. What the hell's going on here with the Bitcoin Plus? You got it, my bro. Right on, brother. Don't make us go Eminem on you. Piece of shifts. They not like us. They not like us. Exactly. But anyways, after the freeze frame, the infamous freeze frame, every time on the last scene, all the time. Every time without fail. But now for our feature story of the day. Jan3 Samson Mow. He says it's not going to be a gradual, slow increase to $1 million of Bitcoin, but rather a very short and violent upheaval that sends us there in a matter of weeks to months. So take that, Bitcoin haters. And shout out to the Nippinator holding it down. But yeah, this was actually a recent interview clip he did. It's just about a 1-minute clip segment. I'm actually going to repost it right here. It's pretty good. I watched it this morning, and that gave me the idea for the feature story of the day. So what are your thoughts on that? When Bitcoin does truly rip, like super cycle, and I'll give you some evidence to suggest that we will be in a super cycle and that we're already in one. But what are your thoughts of just ripping straight to 1 million in a matter of weeks to months when everyone least expects it, as Samson Mow is suggesting? Let me know. Now, check this out. Bitcoin is in a super cycle. We haven't had a real alt season since 2021. Instead, and FYI, 2021 was the prior cycle all-time high. We reached the pinnacle, I believe it was November 10th when we hit 69,000. Instead, we have transitioned to an era where we sporadically have echo bubbles post large Bitcoin rallies. The 4-year cycle has been dead. Understand the new paradigm. Now, I've heard Michael Saylor say this in one of his own talks, that he believes the 4-year cycles are done and over with, and that we're going to be in a continuous bull cycle for the next 10 years. Do you agree with that theory? Let me know your thoughts, because if we are in a super cycle, these $2 million price predictions from Samson or Max Kaiser become very probable. I want you to note that. Now that I shared that, I also want to touch upon here, Arthur Hayes says Bitcoin Reserve may end up a potent political weapon. Now, who was the first to prophesize the global hash wars and who actually coined that term? Max Kaiser. So I got to give Max credit where credit is due. But the Bitcoin strategic reserve in the U.S. could be a net negative for the industry, as it could be used as a political weapon, and even reversed if Dems win the election in 2028 and decide to sell the stockpile according to the industry executive. So, for example, let's say Trump creates the stockpile, and over the course of the 4 years as president, let's just hypothetically say they acquire 1 million Bitcoin, conservative number, because that's the number Cynthia Lummis proposed, right? And then let's say Trump loses, or obviously he can't be reelected a third time unless they change the law. So we get some other president who's like Hunter Biden, just for the sake of the argument. And then Hunter's like, we're going to sell all the stockpile, 1 million Bitcoin. We're going to reverse everything the Trumpster did, and bada boom, bada bing. It's weaponized. Think about that. But broadly speaking, he says, many misguided crypto folks wish for the U.S. government to print dollars and purchase Bitcoin as part of the national stockpile. I believe these folks are asking for the wrong things, said Maelstrom Fund Chief Investment Officer Arthur Hayes just blaze. Hayes argues that the potential Bitcoin stockpile would simply be another financial asset that could be both bought and sold. There'd be 1 million Bitcoin just sitting there, ready to be sold. It just takes a signature on a piece of paper, aka an executive order. And he's right. It turns Bitcoin's reserve or national stockpile of shitcoins held by the U.S. government into a political weapon, and potent one, that is. Hayes, who was one of the founders of BitMEX, acknowledged that Bitcoin's reserve would initially make Bitcoin's price go nuts, like Peanut the squirrel, but said whether the U.S. buys or sells more of the biddy, it would be primarily for political and not financial gains. Let me know if you agree, disagree with Arthur Hayes' Blaze. And if President Trump, the POTUS, fails to slow the inflation, stop the wars, and fix the food supply for 2026 and save America, the Democrats could build political momentum, win the House majority, and potentially even punish the crypto investors who supported the Orange Man in 2024 election, according to Arthur Hayes' Blaze. Others have been more optimistic about the prospect of the national Bitcoin stockpile. Asset management giant Van Eck recently predicted the Bitcoin reserve could reduce America's national debt by 35% by 2049, while Strategy's executive chairman Mikey Saylor believes it could strengthen the U.S. dollar, help the U.S. lead the world in the 21st century digital economy. Now, Hayes acknowledged that in theory, Bitcoin can serve as a better treasury asset than most, highlighting the network's immutable code, permissionless access, and it being the purest monetary energy derivative humanity has imagined. Perfect money, impregnable, unf-wittable, unconfiscatable. Speculation for the Bitcoin reserve strengthened when Trump announced the Sovereign Wealth Fund, which he just signed the executive order for, which U.S. Senator Lummis introduced the Bitcoin reserve bill, later claimed was a big deal. A strategic Bitcoin reserve under the Trump administration is still under consideration. And as you know, Trump Jr., Eric Trump, tweeted earlier today, feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. And then all this talk about a Bitcoin Plus trading at $1 on Coinbase is kind of driving me nuts. So I can't wait to get to the bottom of this. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. And do you think we'll get the strategic Bitcoin reserve? And one last quote from Arthur Hayes' Blaze. The end result is miners turn off their machines as they can no longer pay for the energy required to run them. Without the miners, the network dies and Bitcoin vanishes. What the hell are we talking about here? He says he is opposed to the spot. Regarding the ETFs, he thinks they could completely destroy Bitcoin as the funds would be vacuumed up into the vault. And even Max Kaiser has predicted that the Bitcoin ETF BTC can be confiscated by U.S. government. All it takes is an executive order, and obviously nobody trusts BlackRock, and especially if you understand how evil they are and the evil they do. But anyways, I digress. Let me know your thoughts. And where do you feel the pretty little bitty will likely take us? Do you think we hit the super cycle? Do you think we're in the super cycle? Are we in an extended cycle, or will the 4-year cyclical cycle remain? And what are your thoughts on Samson Mow saying we're going to have a violent upheaval, a Bitcoin smash and a million, Omega candle, Satoshi candle, JV candle, Chandy candle, Nippy candle? Holla at your boy, and welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. What it do? Eminem, do the best. The best. Bitcoin mining difficulty has dropped over the past 4 weeks. Difficulty directly impacts the hash. It gets adjusted again this Sunday. Hopefully it go up. Price tends to follow. There's a YouTube video of the Bitty mining in 2011. The miner is located in Canada and is using Windows 7. Good to hear Windows 7 was useful for something. JV, how was your event yesterday? Do you have clips? Yeah, so just to keep it 100, I only attended the morning session. Doors opened at La Concha Renaissance, a beautiful property in Condado, not far from the Condado Ocean Club our event is at. And I arrived early. They had a nice breakfast ready. I was the first one in there. I was there at 8 because I dropped my daughter off at 7:30. And the early bird catches the bitty worm, apparently. But I was only there until 10, and then I got home to work on the show and do the podcast. And then after the podcast, I picked my daughter up from choir after school, and then I took my daughter to the party, and it was cool. It was actually pretty awesome. But by the time we got there, I should say, took her to the event. The event was over, but they were still partying and just hanging out. They had food, drinks, great entertainment. They had a DJ there. But overall, the vibes were good. The people were extremely kind, especially the people that put on the event of, here, the Puerto Rico Blockchain Association. And next year, I'll more than likely speak or do something. And they said they'll probably have a multi-day event next year, and we'll do a Bitcoin day. And I'd be happy to do something special for those who attend on the Bitcoin day. So it was good. Good vibes. I recommend the event. Kraken was there, the second largest crypto exchange. Polkadot was there. So, a lot of big crypto individuals. It was pretty cool. 1 million Bitcoin will be insane. Such a great dad. Set his own Haley up and get him wrecked. You talking about Eminem and Haley, eh? But anyways, welcome everyone. We got 1,400 people on the live stream. I'm going to play the new song Chandy produced for us that I played earlier in the stream. It's a quick one. It's only about 90-second song, but it's called Bada Boom Bada Bitcoin. Bada Boom Bada Bitcoin. Enjoy.
Bada boom, bada bang. Bada boom, bada Bitcoin. Bada boom, breaking banks. Bada boom, we go.
Laser eyes locked, the biddy is Fiat's eclipse. Bada boom, bada bang. We're Luna high on a rocket ship. No keys, no crown. Bada boom, bada Bitcoin. Wow. It's a beautiful day in the Bitcoin hood. Paper hands panic, huddle gangsters fierce. The biddy keeps rising as a superstar should. Loyal to the biddy, we already knew it would. They print and pretend, but we code and defend. Cold storage lock, never trust, never bend. Fiat
Scared me there for a split second.
the Titanic, watch the central bank.
I got to remember that. The gas builds up. I leave it on too long. Hit that like button, fam. Thank you, Casey. Before I blow myself up here with the lighter.
Banks capsize, ledger don't lie, every block crystallized. Immutable, unchangeable, unbreakable. Block by block, this train can't be tamed. This decentralized power lit with the dragon's flame. Prophecy of Satoshi, BTC can't be contained. No more playing Monopoly, decentralized. We reign. Bada boom, bada bang, bada boom, bada Bitcoin, bada boom, breaking banks. Bada boom, we go. Laser eyes locked, the biddy is Fiat's eclipse. Bada boom, bada bang, no keys, no crown. We're Luna high on a rocket ship. Bada boom, bada Bitcoin.
Wow.
Sorry, YouTube check delivery is here, so I got to let them in because if I miss it, then I don't get paid. But it's always ironic because I went to the bank today, and it's always right after I go to the bank, I get my check delivery, and it's like now I got to go to the bank again. And I dread going to the bank. Good Lord, but jeez Louise. Bada boom, bada Bitcoin.
Huddle tight, hold 'em tight, never gonna sell. 21 forever, it's a blackjack fairy tale. No inflation, no debasing, lizard folk gonna yell, raising hell. Cause bada boom, I bought a Bitcoin.
And watch when the check delivery guy gets to the door, Nippinator's gonna go fucking crazy. He always does. He don't like delivery folks. He despises them for some reason, like lizard folks, like Gary Gensler and Senator Warren. Yeah, let me know what you think of the new track. I'm digging it. I like the new Jammy Jam. Thank you, Chandy. JV is entertaining as ever. Thank you, Matt. I believe in God, fam. I'm glad you actually mentioned that first and foremost. All praise God. And second, this show is for entertainment purposes only. There's never investment advice given during the live stream. Everything I do here is for entertainment. And if you can gain a little value out of that, so be it. YouTube don't go direct? No, I guess not. Not that I'm aware of, unless you know something I don't know. Since I started my YouTube channel and once I monetize, it's always a check. I don't know any alternative way to get paid from the tube, but I would absolutely prefer direct deposit. That's what X does. So when I get paid my $15 a month from X, or every 2 weeks, whatever it is, it just directly goes into the bank account. But YouTube, I don't know what's going on. Okay, that explains why I didn't see it on YouTube yet. Your sound producing skills are improving. Keep up the great work. Referring to the new track. Awesome. Yep, she just literally completed it right before the stream, so I'm sure it'll be up on our channel soon. Digging the skills. Nippinator's growling. He can sense someone near the door. Hear him? And my check guy knows not to knock or nothing. Imagine if he knocked, how crazy Nip would go. That's just him like getting within the vicinity. Put the check like under the rug or in the garage. Nippinator ain't playing no games. Yeah, the X payouts are amazing. I average between $10 and $20. And I have usually 1,000 to 2,000 people on every stream. So I guess they don't monetize live streams. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I would think if my live streams were monetized, I'd be making more than 10, 20 bucks. But what do I know? Nip, nip, hooray. I mean, he's fucking going crazy right now. It's okay, Nip. It's going to be all right, brother. Let me hit the gong. Maybe he'll chill a little bit. Oh my God, my dog Paper is on alert, looking everywhere. She hears Nip through the headphones. No way. That's hilarious. Everyone hit 10 squats to get the blood flowing. Exactly. Nip is not playing no games. He means business. He's probably just going to keep barking until I go downstairs now. Nip, we need you. Come. Nipsey, come. Man, I'm a time traveler, appeared in 1987 and have since traveled 37 years into the future. Right on. YouTube delivery. All right, we got the delivery. I'm going to check my X feed again. Mining Story says Tech Whisperer and hits a treasure every Wednesday. Word. Shout out Otilla Higgs. Appreciate reposting a few of my posts. Shez FX. Cheers. Glenn Cooper. Appreciate you as well, brother. Omega Upheaval. Thank you for the reposts. Of course, Shandy, Kurt, Boss 33, Mr. Corvette. You've all been reposted. I think what we're going to do now, I mean, those barks are really annoying. I'm going to play a music video to just switch up the flow so I don't have to hear him barking. I can listen to music, and maybe he'll stop by then. But this is the track Shandy produced for the 100K, sold out 100K Bitcoin Fiesta in Puerto Rico. Enjoy the jammy jam.
Vibing in the tropics, the air so sweet. Swaying to the rhythm with the Bitcoin beat. JV's on the court, he's calling the plays. Me and Serge ballin', winning all day. Starlit sky, strawberry moon, dancing to the whispers of a bitty tune. Thirsty under a Puerto Rican hunger moon.
Libra scales tip to Aquarius charm. It's Bitcoin astrology, we're disarmed. Manifesting lasting connections on this golden shore, this legendary perfection. So good we're craving more.
Give me more.
Coconuts crack, the fire pits dragging. Flame lit, Spinderella spins and the fam's feeling.
Hot dealers unite, Puerto Rican delight. This is our night, keeping it tight.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time.
It's the number 11, won't you come with me to the party, I mean.
No bad wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves
you can't deny.
From Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy,
sexy vacation.
sexcation.
It's an oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Puerto Rico, Bitcoin going.
This feels right, no ditty. It feels tight, so drippy. I wanna hear you cry out my name. I wanna make you feel the bang bang.
Ding dong on my door. Watch how I answer, I wanna soar.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time. No bad wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves
you can't deny.
From Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy,
this sexy vacation.
sexcation.
It's an oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Tell me more, boss man. My bitty king turns me on. Serving Bitcoin. We're rebels, we're dreamers, we're the Bitcoin tribe. Living for the moment, I'm riding the rocket, living the bitty vibe. Bitty chemistry, bitty up, no diddy, get it up. Getting wet with our Bitcoin. Doing, we're going coin.
Bambalam bitty fam.
bitty glow. Price discovery, yeah, let it show. Bang, 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 like a B-52, we built a bitty.
Stacked revolutionary love shack, boo. Stacking sats like it's Max and Stacy. Stacking sats cause tax is crazy. I'm stacking sats cause the IMF hates me. Stacking sats cause the haters don't faze me. No Diddy, no Jay-Z. Stacking the bitty like it's Nipsey and JV. Stacking the bitty like it's paper and Chandy. Stacking BTC like caffeine in my canteen. Life is a game of chess that makes biddies the damn queen. Stacking BTC till they cancel me and I can't stream. Like Biggie, it was all a dream. Now the biddy has set me free.
Going, 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 let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
I've always been a rapper, honky cracker, but now I'm a pastor, Bitcoin stacker. Now I'm a master of the Bitcoin standard. Hit 'em up faster than the Bitcoin panda. You can't touch me with your shitcoin flow. Like, do you even Bitcoin, bruh? Let me know. Welcome to the Bitcoin show. Now listen up closely, low-key. Stacking BTC like Satoshis. In El Salvador with my Bitcoin broskies. Raising up the biddy like Gohan. Living in a huddle house, we're not the pawns.
Going, 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 let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin's dripping like a new Scottie Pippen 80 G's. We're royalty, biddy kings and queens, manifesting the kingdom that's finally come. Playing chess moves, checkmate, we won.
We're raising the roof in El Salvador. Freedom flows, IMF can't hold us no more.
Stacking BTC like Tate versus the BBC. Stacking the biddy like BTC OGs. Stacking BTC on Lightning with no fees. Stacking BTC like Snoop Dogg rolls weed. Stacking BTC like Scarface with a nosebleed. Stacking BTC like Shinobi, nobody knows me. Stacking BTC like everyone owes me. Stacking BTC like Max and John McAfee. Stacking BTC, accumulating sats so rapidly, so happily. Stacking BTC so casually, no casualties of galaxies around Earth fallacies. Stacking BTC on a flat Earth with no gravity. Stacking BTC cause Bitcoin is your majesty.
Going, 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 let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin glow, stack it up, let it show. Price discovery, patience, game on, let's go. Biddy up, Roger out. We're changing the world, there's no doubt.
Bitcoin glow, stack it up, let it show. Price discovery, patience, game on, let's go. Biddy up, Roger out. We're changing the world, there's no doubt.
Well, there you have it, fam. Loving the comments. Wow, best songs I've ever heard. I just feel it in my body. Well, shout out Shandy10. She produces these jams and all the songs we play on the show. Make sure you're subscribed to her channel. Her link is pinned in the comment section of the stream. I actually got to run. My daughter has a soccer game today, and I got to go get her at school. So reminder, tomorrow we're going to stream at 3 p.m. So it's not going to be all week. We've been early. We go back to our regular time of 3 p.m. tomorrow for Friday, TGIF. But hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. I greatly appreciate the support. We got 1,600 people here. So give it up for yourselves, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's stream. Deuces, family.